Man, it really feels like it's been a while since we ventured into the fan animation side of the Dragon Ball community with all of the love and focus we've been getting and putting into things like Dragon Ball Super Broly vs Jiren and even Boruto, which I'm overly excited for. You guys have no clue. The story of Dragon Ball After, however, continues on as we recall back to a different timeline, just years after the end of GT and Goku's exit from the mortal realm with Shenron. The news of Goku's heroic actions versus the Shadow Dragons has spread far and wide though, as well as news of his disappearance, making this an optimal time for villains to strike now that the Earth's hero is gone. This is when a very unique looking Saiyan arrives on Earth, accompanied by who we later come to find out is the West Kaioshin. Thought to have been murdered by Majin Buu millions of years prior, the West Kai has returned and through very cunning means has birthed the Saiyan who then went on to terrorize the Earth and Z Fighters, Xicor, the third and final son of Goku. Xicor went on to easily eliminate Goten as his first plan of action after arriving on Earth, and when he was confronted by Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Gohan, and the other Z Fighters, Xicor displayed that his hybrid Saiyan Kaioshin power was far greater than anything they could have ever dreamed of before, easily beyond that of even Omega Shenron. The Z Fighters gave it absolutely everything they had as they battled this new menace, but even with the combined powers of Super Saiyan 4s, it wasn't until Kibito Kai showed his resolve by arriving on Earth as well to confront the West Kai that they possessed any feasible way to even slow down Xicor. Kibito Kai arrives with the Z Sword, planning to seal Xicor within it even if it cost him his life, as the Z Fighters attempt to distract him in the meantime. Upon seeing Kibito Kai and noticing the Z Sword as well, however, the West Kai is able to warn Xicor to evade the attack, but once again, thanks to the resilience of the Z Fighters, he is eventually sealed within the sword. However, the seal is weak due to his immense power and it does begin to crack. In 1 month's time, Xicor would break free of the Z Sword seal as it continued to weaken with every passing day. When he would return, however, Xicor is met by the one being he never expected to see reappear in the mortal realm, Goku, who after sensing Zycor's menacing power has appeared back on Earth as well. Xicor has heard many tales of his father's power, however, and is already easily above the level of a Super Saiyan 4 as he has displayed in his battles with Vegeta and Gohan. This is when Goku reveals the extent of how far his training has really taken him in the realm of the gods where he resided with Shenron and also Pikkon. Goku goes on to ascend to his version of a Super Saiyan 5 as the others look on in absolute astonishment that Goku has broken even the limits of a Super Saiyan 4 and continues to grow. As the battlefield absolutely trembles under Goku's new power, Xicor also ascends to his full power as well, hoping to combat a pure Super Saiyan 5 as the final battle begins here today thanks to UHG Animations. If you guys want to check out the original Super Saiyan 5 Goku vs Xicor fan animation, the link to UHG's channel as well as the original video will be down below, so definitely be sure to go give it a like and subscribe there as well. Be sure to have those notifications turned on to never miss an upload as soon as they go live. And if you have been enjoying all of the anime content recently, consider leaving a like on this video as well. It really helps out a ton with getting the content out there. Don't forget to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all anime related content and updates, guys. But without further ado, so UHG Animations has to be one of my favorite channels when it just comes to Dragon Ball Dream fights and sort of short animated battles like that, and Super Saiyan 5 Goku vs Xicor has been a masterpiece in the making over the span of many battles. Xicor vs Gohan, Vegeta, and the rest of the Z Fighters has resulted in this final battle here on Earth as both Xicor and Goku charge up to their full power. Goku's Super Saiyan 5 form looks absolutely menacing as he glares at Xicor, who refuses to back down, now displaying a demonic form of Super Saiyan 5 himself and powering up even more. Goku is unfazed by this power up that sends shockwaves and streaks of black lightning across the battlefield though. As Xicor charges towards Goku, he unleashes a barrage of attacks at his father, but Goku, much like when he sparred with Trunks, easily blocks all of Zycor's attacks with a single finger, not moving an inch from where he stands. The West Kai can barely believe what she's witnessing, as Goku's power is far beyond that of what they saw from Vegeta and Gohan. Zykor continues to attack as Goku dodges yet another punch, and then the two go on to clash, causing lightning to erupt from their collision. Zykor refuses to back down, assuming he and Goku to be near the same level. However, when he charges at Goku again and his punch is evaded, Goku lands a devastating knee to the gut, stunning Zykor to the core and bringing him to his knees. As Zykor struggles to get to his feet, he loathes about how it's even possible for Goku to have this level of power when he himself thought to be the strongest, even amongst Saiyans in his mind at least. This is when Goku decides to go on the offensive as he flies at a weakened Zykor, and with landing a simple punch, Goku sends Zykor soaring across the sky and into the atmosphere and eventually outer space. Zykor is sent crashing into the moon at blazing speeds, leaving a crater the size of a meteor in his wake as Goku appears in space as well, standing before the moon and his opponent. Zykor is now extremely injured from Goku's last attack as he lay in the crater on the moon, and this is when Goku begins to prepare his final attack by charging a massive ki blast and aiming it directly down at Zykor. He fires it, eliminating the entire moon in the process and hitting Zykor head on as he writhes in pain from the attack, but even as the debris settles, Goku notices his opponent is nowhere to be found. And right here I want to give huge props to UHG Animations, because I'm not sure in particular, but in my opinion it seems like the artwork in this particular video is even better than it usually is. So let me know if you guys feel the same way, but especially his shots of Goku right here are just absolutely incredible. Zykor appears behind Goku just as Goku had been predicting and begins to power up once again, preparing another attack in the hopes of finishing off Goku. As Zykor charges a dark Kamehameha, all of a sudden, he changes his aim from Goku back down to the planet Earth and releases his attack. Goku begins to panic as the attack that was supposed to be meant for him makes his way to the Earth's floor and eventually the core, causing it to explode entirely as the Z-Fighters down on the planet already begin to feel the force of his attack. Goku reappears back on Earth directly in the path of the dark Kamehameha and challenges it with one of his own. Goku's Kamehameha clashes with Zykor's, who has reached the extent of his abilities and just simply pales in comparison to Goku entirely. The Dark Kamehameha as well as Zykor are eventually consumed entirely by Goku's attack, blasting him into oblivion and effectively destroying him forever. As Goku appears before his friends once more, it seems that he's truly become a god now after fusing with Shenron and the Dragon Balls, displaying the true power he's capable of now thanks to Otherworld. The West Kai is taken into custody for the Kais to deal with as her son is defeated once and for all, with the battle ending with peace being restored once more to Universe 7. It seems like the mere existence of Goku himself breeds conflict within the multiverse, as multiple times even, he's seen it best for himself to remain separate from the realm of the living, but evil with his name attached to it still arises. Luckily, however, there will always be good to combat it with or without Goku. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to UHG Animations for such awesome work and continuously great art. This has been such a great series to follow, and I'm truly glad that we were able to cover it, and I really cannot wait to see what talented fellas like these can do in the future as Dragon Ball continues to live on. If you guys want to check out the original fan animation for yourselves, the link to UHG's channel as well as original video will be down below in the description box, and the comments probably too, so be sure to go check them out and show them the same love we show everyone. If you did enjoy the video, as always, consider leaving a like on this one as well, because it really helps a ton to get us out there a little bit more. But if you guys do want to stay up to date with all anime related updates and content like this, be sure to follow on Twitter as well. That's gonna do it for me on this one, guys, and thank you so much for watching all the way until the end if you did. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.